Hi! Omega Chaos here again, and welcome to the first Archetype discussion on my channel. This time I'm going to be discussing a Qliphoth, a new Pendulum archetype that is released in the new Generation set. They are really powerful, and they will definitely have a huge impact for the game in the future. So, first we're discussing the archetype cards themselves, and then the cards that go with this deck. Of course, this is not a deck profile, this is just a first draft build. So first is the Qliphoth tool. All the Qliphoth monsters are Pendulum monsters, of course, and they have scales of 1 and 9. So you can pretty much spell some monsters with levels 2 to 8, but they do have all the Qliphoth have restrictions that if they are in Pendulum Zone, the Qliphoth you can't spell summon monsters other than Qliphoth monsters, so it's a huge restriction. But you can, if you use trampolines, you can just bounce the Qliphoth monster, of course, and then you can summon other monsters. But I will explain that combo later. So first is of course Qliphoth tool. Its pendulum effect is that, of course, that restriction, and once per turn you can pay 8 life points to add a Qliphoth card from a deck to your hand, except itself. So this is an extremely good effect. Each turn you can search out a Qliphoth monster. That's pretty insane. And it doesn't have a monster effect, so it's pretty much a Pendulum normal monster. It also means that it's searchable with Summoner's Art. So yeah, definitely a really essential card to this deck. Then is the other Qliphoths are Qliphoth Genome. Its pendulum effect is that martial opponent controls lose 300 attack, and all the Qliphoths other than tool can also be normal summoned without tributing, and if they are special summoned or normal summoned without tributing, their level becomes 4 and their original attack becomes 1800. And if they are normal summoned, they are unaffected by monster effects that have that monsters have lower original levels or ranks than this card's level. And Genome's other monster effect is that if this is tributed, you can destroy one spell trap on the field. So definitely really good. So Qliphoth also work with tribute summoning as well. So you just summon your Pendulum summon a lot of monsters on the field, then tribute them to summon a huge monster. And since Pendulum monsters, if they will be sent to the graveyard, they go to the face up to the X deck instead, so you can then Pendulum summon them again. So you have pretty much infinite tribute fodder for your tribute monsters. So definitely, this card is definitely really good. Then Qliphoth Archetype. Its pendulum effect is that Qliphoth monster you control gain 300 attack, and monster effect is all the rest that all the Qliphoth monsters have, and if this card is tributed, you can target one monster on the field, return that card to your hand. So, once the monster, if this card is tributed, so really good as well. And then the monster is going to tribute summon in this deck are most of the time is a Qliphoth Disc. Its pendulum effect is that Qliphoth monster you control gain 300 attack. And if this card is tribute summoned using a Qliphoth monster, you can plus 1/2 Qliphoth monster from your deck, but they are destroyed during the end phase. So definitely not a bad card, but since the problem is that all the Qliphoth monsters pendulum effects have restriction that you can't spell on other than Qliphoth monsters, so you can't exist one with them. It's just to, I guess, to go for a game or something, for a huge AutoK play. But of course, then they are destroyed, and then you can pendulum summon them again from the X deck. So I guess, yeah, this is definitely not bad card. But I think the most powerful card in this deck is a Qliphoth Shell. Its pendulum effect is that the monster your opponent controls lose 300 attack. And if this gets tribute summoned using Qliphoth monster, it can make a second attack during each battle phase, and also it inflicts piercing damage. So yeah, this is definitely really powerful, double attack plus piercing. It's very easy to auto-K with this card, so this is pretty much the most powerful monster you're going to bring out. Bringing out. So yeah, they are definitely a really good archetype in general. I consider them to be kind of one of the most powerful deck archetypes in the game. You could even consider them broken. But the other cards you can use in Qliphoth are, of course, Archetype Pendulum Dragon, except unfortunately you can't summon it with if you have like Qliphoth scales. So you just use this as a searcher for your Qliphoth tool or trampolines. So the other card you can use it in this card is called Intimate Trampolines. If you pendulum summon, you can pretty much return a card from in your pendulum summon to the hand. So if you pendulum summon using trampolines and, for example, tool, you pendulum summon, then you can return the tool to the hand. Then you can either exceed summon using your monsters you summoned, or you can just activate tool again to get another search. So definitely a really good card in here. So you can also use, of course, other tribute monsters, because of course it's a very good card, because this archetype focuses on tribute summoning as well. So you can use monarchs and mega monarchs. So yeah, they definitely give the deck even more power. And then of course Summoner's Art, because of the Qliphoth tool is a normal monster, you can just using Summoner's Art you can just search a tool, and tool of course is really essential. So Summoner's Art gives more consistency to the deck. And this card's price pretty much skyrocketed when this archetype was announced, so that's pretty insane. Then if you use a lot of double tribute monsters, of course you can use precious cards from beyond. If you successfully tribute summon or set the monster to card 2 or more tributes, you can draw 2 cards from a deck. So really good, get even more card advantage. So yeah, the other cards you could use are of course the single tribute monarchs and the monarch Stormforth, except you cannot plasma monster from extra deck if you activate this card during the turn. And then you could also use Marshals and Monarchs and Return Monarchs, but the thing with them is that if they're on the field, you cannot plasma monsters from an extra deck, which means if you want to pendulum summon from an extra deck, you can't because of the restriction. And you could also use Escalation Monarchs if you want to tribute summon in your opponent's turn. So overall, this archetype is so strong. They definitely will be very powerful in the game. They will definitely do a lot in the future. So I'm kind of scared what happens when they come out, because they can auto-K so easily, and they can just also, because even if you destroy them, they come back instantly, as long as they can keep the pendulum scales on the field. So yeah, I kind of feel guilty of playing them on Tepro, even like they're just like so good. So I think this is it for this archetype discussion. I will be doing them more in the future. I hope you enjoyed this archetype discussion. I will be doing some Khaos episode with this deck, as well as a deck profile. So for now, goodbye. Khaos out.